Qantas was founded in Winton, Queensland on the 16th of November 1920 as Queensland and Northern Territory Aerial Services Limited by Paul McGuinness and Hudson Fish. Qantas' first aircraft carried one pilot and 2 passengers only. Today, Qantas is widely regarded as the world's leading long-distance airline and one of the strongest brands in Australia. Qantas has 20 A380s on order, the second largest A380 order of any airline in the world. Qantas Group serves 65 domestic and 31 international destinations all over the world, carrying 50 million people a year and 12 million members in frequent flyer program. The Qantas Group achieved a record underlying profit before tax of $1.6 billion for financial year 2018. This represents 14.5% improvement on prior year's performance and a 5% improvement on their previous record set in financial year 2016. They also returned $1 billion to shareholders through dividends and buybacks. In the recent years, however, there has been an increased importance for the non-financial aspects of corporations' performance along with the financial results. As a result, increased emphasis is on corporate social responsibility and sustainability. Aviation currently accounts for about 2.5% of global carbon dioxide emissions. But pollution from the industry is expected to increase and, by 2050, use up a quarter of the allowable greenhouse gas emissions if the world is to keep global warming at less than 1.5 degrees Celsius, which is the world's carbon budget. Although Qantas has taken many steps and announced many plans to play a positive role in climate-related issues and environment sustainability, Qantas Group CEO Alan Joyce has also addressed the matter.
As a company, strong financial performance is obviously important. People invest in Qantas to get a return. But we know our success depends on focusing on the bigger picture and the longer term. This means meeting the expectations of our people and customers as well as the community we serve, and managing our impact on the environment. This is what makes our performance sustainable.
However, a report analysing the fuel efficiency of 20 carriers flying the Trans-Pacific route by the International Council on Clean Transportation found that Australia's flag carrier was the most fuel-inefficient airline across Pacific and with the most carbon dioxide emissions. It was almost 2/3 or 64% less efficient than the leading airlines, including Japan's All Nippon Airways and China's Hainan Airlines. Qantas' poor performance in this area reflects its use of 2 of the most fuel-inefficient aircraft, the Airbus A380 and Boeing 747, lower passenger yields and lower freight shares compared with competing airlines. This increased fuel consumption has 3 main aspects. The rapid consumption of fuel, which abolishes the sustainability principles of intergenerational and intergenerational equity. Increased carbon dioxide emission that is very harmful for the environment and humans. And an additional cost to the company, whose ultimate effect is translated into higher price of airline tickets. Since 2016, Qantas has adopted the philosophy of measure, reduce, offset and influence to achieve the objectives and targets in this area. Qantas is planning to replace its Boeing 747, which are high in fuel consumption, with new Dreamliners Boeing 787s and A320neo, which are more fuel efficient. Moreover, they will not only help in reducing air pollution, but they also produce 50% less noise than the old ones and will reduce noise pollution as well. Qantas has made Australia's first commercial biofuel flight in 2012 and the first dedicated biofuel flight between the USA and Australia. It further plans to use biofuel-powered aircrafts and utilize carbon offsets under the International Civil Aviation Organization's Carbon Offsetting and Reduction Scheme for International Aviation from 2020. Moreover, Qantas has set targets and plans to reduce electricity consumption by 35%, water consumption by 20%, and waste to landfill by 35% by the year 2020 through the use of various programs such as plastic-free packaging. Refurbishment of Sydney headquarters to significantly improve its energy efficiency and investment in new technologies. If Qantas can implement all these plans, it will not only be a major contribution in climate-related issues and environmental sustainability, but it will also encourage other corporations to play the part. We, as individuals, also have a responsibility towards our planet. If all of us make a collective effort, then we can protect the environment, not only for ourselves, but for the future generations as well.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.